The charges were dropped, her bail was returned, and she was free to travel as she chooses.
Check in on it. Yeah.
We're just waiting. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. But no matter what happens, the court's going to work that out. No matter what happens, this is wrong on every level. It's wrong for a whistleblower to have her house busted in where her kids are inside. That's wrong. Anyone can see. That's wrong.
Well,
Regardless of what the court decided about Dawn. That's wrong.
Well,
that shouldn't happen in America. It damn well better not happen in my town.
Well, not only that, but when the city gets leashed with a great big lawsuit over it, guess who's going to be paying the bill? We are, because of their recklessness.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
What's your name?
First name is Anthony, and the last name is Mastrangelo. Mastrangelo.
The 7 police officers knocked the door to this.
Oh, well, the police said so at a press conference.
Right.
They said so at a press conference this week. They admitted it.
Okay, they've admitted
Yes,
it.
they have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, check thegcourier.com. The story's right there.
The police held guns on the children for 20 minutes while the children had to hold their hands up. The little 6-year-old boy had to go to the bathroom, peed his pants. They would not let him go to the bathroom.
So, do you want to make a statement then on camera?
Sure.
Okay, what do you want to say? I got some of what you said before, but
I want to thank Prescott E-News for coming out and covering this. I'm sorry Lynn got here a little late. She missed a lot of the fun. But I want to let you know that I'm the unknown protester. I am protesting with a bag on my head because the mayor approached a member of the board of the nonprofit that I work for and tried to get them to shut me up. So I cannot be identified if I want to keep my job. So I am the unknown protester, and I'm here to make a statement against what has happened with Dawn Castaneda. Regardless of what the courts decide, what happened with the Prescott Police Department was an outrage. It should never happen in America, and we want to make sure it never happens again. This is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America. This is Prescott, Arizona, and the cops cannot be busting in doors like they did in this situation in a white-collar, non-violent crime. Thank you.
That is the big thing. It's bad enough for something like that to happen to adults, but for it to happen with children, only children in the home, and they knew that. The parents were in the back. The parents were arrested at Albertsons, or they were put in cuffs there.
Right.
At Albertsons, they were on a grocery store trip. They were put in the back of a police car in cuffs,
Separated from their children.
and yes, then the police stormed the house.
Oh, they got to the parents first, and then they stormed the house with only the children
That's
in the
what
house.
happened.
So they took the parents out first.
Well, the parents they went to the grocery store, to Albertsons. That's where the
it's
police
Mike.
took them into the police car and put them
By
in cuffs.
B-E-I-S-C-H.
And it was after that the police went to the house and stormed the door.
Busted the door down.
Yes, yes. And, with
I do.
only the children inside. And the children stood there with their hands up for 20 minutes.
And they
Well,
should
I've been threatened already.
all
Yes,
7
I
of
have.
these officers.
I
they
have
shouldn't
been
be
threatened. I was
still with.
pulled, before this even started, I was pulled into the mayor's
They should be
office
fired as a
for
consequence of
comments
this.
I made on the
I
online
would have a
Blurrier,
suggestion that you go to the police department
blog about how
and
the city
get a
is spending
copy
money currently.
of the police reports
And
and
I'm gonna
find
get a
out for
copy
yourself
into
to
the mayor's
verify
office
everything you've heard.
And
Right,
sold
and this
it
is what I'm going to
for
try to do
speaking
if
up.
they give it
just
to me.
Speaking up and
If
asking
they
It's a public
questions
record.
about how they were
You have
spending
a right
money.
to do that.
And what were you specifically asking
I'm
about?
going to do that, yeah.
I was asking about the number one thing was the $250,000 that's being spent on the renovation of the golf course clubhouse. That was the number one thing, and I was just questioning. I just wanted, I didn't understand why they would spend that kind of money, and so I questioned it. And because of my position in the community at that time, they thought that it was not appropriate for me to question the city in a way that could make them appear like the bad guys they are.
So Deb, I was just wondering, do you have verification for some of the statements you've been making?
I have no comment.